Last time I checked, black metal ain't a scene, it's a... Guys, if you think the coronavirus right now is the biggest tragedy of this decade so far, wait until we get done with this video. Okay. Guys, believe me when I say this, I've been meaning to do this video for years, but I've always chickened out of the idea because it's just so bad and so embarrassing what I used to listen to when I was around, 14 years old to like 17 years old, maybe even 18 as well. My teenage years, oh my god, the music I used to listen to was so bad, and I think now's the better time than ever to do it, mainly because, as you guys have realized with the past few videos I've done all these skits poking fun at stuff, which I ain't stopping anytime soon. But I think in fair play, since I've done all that, now's the best time than ever to really hit below the belt at myself and do this video. To help refresh my mind with a lot of this music, because again, a lot of these songs I haven't listened to in nearly a decade. I recently opened up my iTunes account that I totally forgot ever existed, and Jesus fucking Christ, people. Opening up that app was equivalent to discovering a time capsule that you meant to drop a nuclear bomb on. But not all of it was total cringe. In fact, there was quite a handful that I totally forgot existed that was some good music, like Vomitory, Gorefest, and a personal favorite of mine within death metal that I haven't listened to in years, that being Kronos, Colossal Titan Strife. This album fucking bangs, and it was such a nice rediscovery to see this album again. As well too, there was a lot of Rucka Rucka Ali. There was so much Rucka Rucka Ali in there. It was so ridiculous. Like, fuck, I can't believe how much I used to listen to this fucking dude. But what I'm really proud of, though, that it was in my iTunes, and I gotta give myself a round of applause to my teenage self, is the fact that I had the two greatest pop songs ever made within my iTunes, which was Tattoo's All the Things She Said and ABBA's Dancing Queen. Those songs are amazing. Go fuck yourself if you hate them. And, well, that's where the positivity ends, guys, because there was just this massive plethora of so much stuff we gotta get through for this video that I really don't think you guys are fully prepared to what I'm about to talk about for the duration of this video. So starting off, we'll go like pretty easy with this and do some of the metal songs that were in there. One of them being Soulfly's Jump the Fuck Up. Oh, Max Cavalera, you are a part of Sepultura in the early years, and you have created some incredible thrash metal albums that are just so influential to this day. But God, Soulfly, God, his capitalization on the new metal sound that was happening in the early 2000s, it was just so bland and bad. These riffs are just so formulaic, and what's just the biggest crime of all that he did with Soulfly is he just had this obsession with like these tribal drum influences during the mid to late 90s, and he included it with Soulfly in the early 2000s, and it's just such an awkward blend of nu metal and tribal drums coming in and out, and his vocals are just so inconsistent. Like, it sounds like he's out of breath in every single verse. Like, oh my god, I must have just been so amazed by the fact that it had the word fuck used like 36 times, and it's just one of those head-bangable songs that you see and one of those just cringy goddamn videos that you'll see online of people doing the try not to headbang challenge, which just, I can just feel my body all cringed together and my rib cage is like about to crack and snap in half. Then there was also OTEP in there. Yeah. For all you guys who don't know who OTEP is, it was like, I don't even know if they're still active, nor do I care. I want to say it's like nu metal, kind of groove metal, I guess, and it really, all this band is they took the sound of System of a Down and Slipknot, but instead of getting all like the creative parts about those two bands, they took like the most generic parts about them. They're like, we can make a band. We'll just say that the government sucks a bajillion times and we're good people because we know this. And the vocalist with this band, she has no rhythm. It's like 1 minute she'll like sing and then just out of nowhere so abruptly she just screams, and there's just like no flow to these songs because of her vocals. It's just every song is just such a goddamn mess. Alright, now to shake it up a little bit. There's still more metal songs to talk about, but next up it's so hard to say because it just doesn't make sense that this is in my iTunes. I really can't explain why, but it's Jason Derulo's Talk Dirty to Me. Why is this in my iTunes? Was my first reaction. Why? Like, it's not the fact that it's a pop song, it's one of those bubblegum pop songs, and it's bad because it's like, it seems so out of fucking place. Like, why was this in my iTunes? Like, was it just like some catchy song that I just thought would be funny to have in my iPod? Like, I don't understand why this is in there. I mean, maybe the hook was kind of catchy, I guess. Been around the world but don't speak the language, but your booty don't need explaining. I'm being dead honest, people. I really cannot explain exactly why this is in my iTunes, but I couldn't stop laughing when I saw this. Next up, because this one has a story attached to it, is T. Mills with the single She Got a Neck Tattoo. T. Mills is the type of guy that would say tattoos are a personality trait, and just re-listening to this song again, I never realized now, because it's been like practically 8 years since I've listened to it, how incredibly fucking douchey these goddamn lyrics are. The hook for the song goes like this. I fucked this white girl who got a pink ring, yet she drives fast in the slow lane. She got a neck tattoo and all the clothes are new. She got a neck tattoo and all the clothes are new. Do I love her? No, I'm unstoppable. I can't see you, you're unwatchable, like a motherfucking broken TV. If you could turn it on, you'd probably see me. Alright, I think I might have just got the coronavirus from reciting those lyrics. But yeah, the whole story behind this, from what I can remember, is there was this girl I really liked in high school. Because, all the hormones are going through my body. And she liked T. Mills. Now, instead of like getting to know her, being myself, and seeing where that would go, I decided, well, I'll just listen to T. Mills, and that'll get her attention. Surprisingly, though, that did not work. And turns out she was actually a lesbian. Moving on. God, not this one. Oh boy. Next up is Alex C. collaboration with Yaz. Sweetest ass in the world. I'm fairly certain the only reason I was ever listening to this was to just get a cheap laugh, because this is a pop song that it's not trying to be funny, it's not a parody, it's literally a girl saying as a chorus, "You've got the sweetest ass in the world." On top of it, just to make it even more obnoxious and weird, the beat is a guy going, "Ya-da-da, na-da-da-na-na-na." I can't do this, I really can't do this. Then there was These Nuts. I really had a band in my iPod called These Nuts. It's a hardcore band, and it's like wigger hardcore, because they try to add like hardcore rap within their hardcore music, and it's like so wannabe tough guy shit. And this song is called Hustle Every Day, and it's just so cheesy how the chorus goes. Money cannot buy happiness, it's true what they say, but a motherfucker still got bills to pay. Following, we now go to The Bunny the Bear. Man, oh god. Oh my god, why did I think this was good? The Bunny the Bear is this kind of like post-hardcore, I think, mixed with electronic dance music and pop music, and that combination, the result of it is just such a mess. Right? And what's so funny is if you go and watch like any of the Bunny the Bear music video, a lot of the comments are, wow, I'm so amazed these guys never got big. I can't believe they didn't get big in the mainstream and stuff like that. For God's sakes, people, it's post-hardcore, pop music, and EDM. Where would that have an audience for? Such a niche fucking audience. Then you have the fact that the members, how they dress, are in a bunny mask and a bear mask. And what world would this sell out like arenas and stuff like that? And then there's the particular song called Isle. I think this band thought it'd be funny if the guy in the bunny mask did the screams and the bigger guy in the rough and gritty bear mask would do the clean singing. And the clean singing by the bear is so obnoxiously high-pitched that it doesn't even sound real. It sounds so mechanical and manufactured. Apparently, in my dumb little head when I was around 16, I thought, wow, this band's so creative and different. I like this. Next up is not really a song I'm embarrassed or something cringy. It's just there's a story attached to it as well, which is Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten. Personally, I think this song is catchy, fun, uplifting, and happy. Now, the reason why it's a part of this video is the fact that I want to say when I was 18 years old, me and my friend were like gathering up this like weird smelling lettuce, I think called marijuana, and we would then put it in this pipe, set it on fire, and indulge in the fumes that come out of that. And we decided one time, like at 2 in the morning, we were going to sing along to this song for no particular reason, and our other friend recorded it, and we were willingly wanting to do this. But thankfully, that video is gone from the internet, forever deleted, and none of you guys will ever see it. What do you mean you found it? What the? No, Wyatt, listen, Wyatt, I know right now you're in the editing room. Wyatt, please, Wyatt, listen, I know you're in the editing room right now. Please don't do this. Do not show people this. For the love of fucking Christ, please do not do this. I'm begging you. What? Don't fade away from me. No, Wyatt, listen, you don't want to do this. Please don't do it. Ha! You thought I was actually going to show that to you guys? Pfft, please, there's enough embarrassment to go around with this video. Anyway, next up is
beginning. It's in my hand, and you unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window and illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can take the words on your lips.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. And for the closing statement of this video, I'm going to name every single time either J-Hoff Films or Jared Dines has made me laugh. First time